Okay, if you're a returning subscribers, I'm Francis Ebipade and I do tutorials on my baking and my cooking skills. So do it to like, subscribe, share and comment on the section below. So today, the Ajas call it polofia and the Yorubas call it owo soup. In English, it's oil soup. So today I'm going to give you the tutorials. So starting with my pepper, my potage, my crayfish for my owo soup is soaked so that the stone will not be inside. So this is my crayfish and this is my grounded pepper. I put it inside water so that, and then this is my terra mangi. It's optional. You can use any mangi you would want. So this is my roasted fish and my prawns. These are my prawns and my roasted fish that I want to use it. It will bring out the unique taste, that granny type of owo soup, oil soup. So this is the process where I was steaming the meat. I've added all my ingredients, my salt, my mangi, and my everything, and my onion. I chopped it inside. So this is the process. Everything is inside. So I'm adding my oil after and everything, yes, as you can see right here. So this is the process already. It's already cooking. The roasted onion, everything is there. So this is my gari to make it thick. So I had it to make the soup come together and make it firm and thick. So this is when I was adding my potash to make it come together. It will then rise. So this is one of the beautiful part of cooking oil soup. So when you add this potash, it will make the soup to rise and it will give it a beautiful look like this one. This is when it's already rising and it's so beautiful. So this is my oil soup. This is my polofia. This is my obo soup in the urobo. So this is when I was adding my fish and the process, yeah, it has begun. So I added my prawns, as you can see. So I'm already, the meat and everything is inside. So this is the fish and the prawn process. So I'm adding it and I'm not stirring that much so that it wouldn't scatter. And yeah, I added star mangi to make it tasty. It depends on the kind of taste you would want. So yeah, is when the food is cooked and is already done, so it's right. I'm stirring it carefully so it wouldn't scatter. The fish and the other ones wouldn't scatter, so I added it almost when the food is done so that it wouldn't scatter. So I'm stirring it carefully. So my soup is done. And this is my starch. Yeah, so this is the starch making process. And yeah, I'm mixing the starch, I'm gauging it. I added water and make sure I gauge it so that it will be that soft, so it will be appropriate. And so this is when I was testing it, so to make sure that the water is okay and everything is in order. So I added my oil inside my my fry pan in the for the process of making my starch, so and so on. So I've added my starch inside the oil and I've started turning it with my turning. And so this is what I use it to turn. So I started turning it and gradually to be getting thick as I'm turning it. So yeah, so I'm turning it and yeah, so it's getting thick. As you can see, it's getting thick gradually. It's getting thick, it's getting thick, it's getting thick, and this is the process. It's already thick already, so I'll continue with the turning. And yeah, it's already thick and the starch is coming out, predominantly is coming out. So I kept on I kept on turning it, because if I don't do it this way, it will bring out seeds. So you would have to be very cautious of yourself when you're turning it. Turn it with all your strength and might. And see, you must be very healthy to be able to do this thing, because if you're hungry, you cannot bake starch. Starch is not meant for the weak. So you would have to turn and turn so that there will not be any seeds. So this is the process of me turning. As you can see, the oil mixed with it is getting smooth now. Yes, so as you can see already, it's getting smooth. They are coming together and I kept on turning it. I kept on turning it because anything that will make me to pause, there will be seed inside. So I kept on turning and turning and turning. And yeah, this is the process. I kept on turning. And yeah, it's already getting thick. As you can see, predominantly it's getting thick. It's getting thick. So it's coming out gradually. So it's either ways. I kept it on the floor and started baking it with all my strength, making it with all my strength. It depends on if you would want to do it on top of the gas or on top, anywhere you can, but just keep turning it. I'm making it already, so the turning process is over. So I'm making it and my starch is coming out. Wow, it's getting beautiful. I know you are seeing it. So my starch is already out. Sorry for that interruption from the background. So the starch is already out. As you can see, it's done, but I'm still, I'm still making it so that it will cook, to be cooked inside. So my starch is almost ready. So this is the Ijaw people call it osun. In English, it's called starch. So it's yellow, yellow, starch and polofia. Omo, if you test it, you will testify. It's very, very good. So this is my starch. It's ready now. So I'm amending it so that it will come out very beautiful, exactly the way I like it. This starch, this osun in the Izon language is very, very nice if you test it. Trust me, it's very nice. Prepare it for your spouse. So this is my granny's recipe and it's very useful to me today. Prepare it for your spouse, for your loved ones. It will come out very beautiful and you will like it. I promise you. Please do well to like, subscribe, comment on the section below. I love you.